Hi everyone, my name is Amber and I am a third year second grade teacher, and welcome back to my channel. I started this channel a few years ago whenever I was a first year fifth grade teacher, so quite a few things have changed. Last year I taught second grade at a new school, and this year I'm at the same school teaching second grade again. So I thought, what better way to jump back into this channel than with a classroom tour? So today I am going to be bringing you along and showing you my second grade classroom. So without further ado, let's get into my classroom. So welcome to my second grade classroom. This is a general overview of what my classroom looks like when you first walk in, before I dive deeper into the individual parts of my classroom. Huge shout out to my family and friends for helping me set up my classroom and helping me make it what it is today. So when you first walk into the right, you have the sink area. This is where I have a few hand washing signs, our school rules, and I'm done now what sign, and then some really great cabinet storage underneath for cleaning supplies, board games, construction paper, etc. On top of the counter, we have some student book bins, a completed work basket and take-home folder basket, student mailboxes, and an iReady chart to keep track of their minutes. Moving over to our closet door, this is where we post our classroom jobs for each student. And then moving over to this side, we have our growth mindset poster and some anchor charts for content. So this is where we have our science and social studies anchor charts along with ELA. And then this is where students keep all of their workbooks and some more book bins. So they put all of their workbooks here instead of their desks. And this cart to the side allows them to get any materials they may need, such as a fast finishers if they finish their work early, or a dry erase sleeve if they need one for their center work, or even some blank paper. And then right next to that is my amazing co-teacher's desk. So the whiteboard behind her desk is where we post our class and special schedule, and this right here is some feelings dots. So students can grab anxiety if they're feeling a little nervous about the day, and then afterwards they can hold on to love if they need some extra love for the day. The next section of our room is our laptop area and printer and our amazing sound wall. So we got these sound wall cards that show how students produce the sounds with their mouths. And then this right here is our phonics cart, which provides a lot of great manipulatives to be utilized during small groups time and centers for really great phonics instruction. So this brings us to one of my favorite spots in our classroom, which is our calm down corner. So we have our calm down tent, and on the wall posted next to our tent, we have some mindfulness strategies that we share and utilize during our morning meeting time. And then my co-teacher brought this into our classroom. It's a tool that students apply pressure to in order to move the ink inside and help regulate their bodies. And then inside our tent, my co-teacher also created this feelings check-in and coping tools choice board. So students move the feelings that they're currently feeling, choose a coping strategy to get them in a better headspace and get them ready to learn.
Hey everybody, Peach here, and today we're going to take a look at the Speediance Gym Monster 2, which is an all-in-one compact digital gym.
And on the other side of our tent, we have a selection of social emotional learning stories that students can read while they're visiting our corner, and just some motivational posters to get them back in that positive mindset. And that brings us to my desk area up next. Behind my desk, I have my 10-drawer rolly cart. This is my go-to to put all of my lesson plans for the whole week, next week, a grade drawer, pass back, copy, and file. I also have some guided reading warm-up cards behind my desk and some bins to hold student information. Also behind my desk, I have some weekly checklists that I use to keep track of Dojo awards, iReady minutes, field trip forms. These are actually on my TPT. If you're interested in purchasing them, I'll link them below. And then I have some binders that I use, sub-binders, form binders. These are some teacher manipulatives for our reading and our math curriculum. And this is my junk drawer. On top of this shelf, I have my amazing teacher toolbox that holds all of my teacher supplies that I need throughout the day. I definitely recommend getting one of these if you're a teacher to help you stay organized. Above that, I have some photos of some family and friends along with some UGA decorations, go dogs. And then I have some anchor charts that we created on our first day of school together, our happy birthday poster, our class pet poster, our class dojo rewards, and last but not least, our snack bin. And this brings us to our classroom library corner. So we have some more student book bins on top of our library, and our library books separated from fiction to nonfiction. Above our library, we have our classroom calendar area, and then next to our classroom calendar, we have our Wonders focus wall that changes with our reading curriculum. And then this is my rocking chair where I sit for especially Heggerty in the day, and this cape right here goes to our Heggerty hero, so they get to wear it if they showed great participation during Heggerty. And you heard that right earlier, we do have some class pets, Octi and Ollie. So this is Octi, and if she changes to the gray side, it's showing the class being very disrupted. And it shows that Octi is very upset, but we try to keep her on her white/blue side as much as we can. Now we are in the front of our classroom, which holds our whole group class reward jar. Students can earn smileys for getting class compliments or working together as a class. And then we have some visuals to help remind students how to sit whenever they are on the carpet for whole group lessons. And we also have our hand signals posted in the front of the room for students to use and refer to throughout the day. This board holds a lot of our content posters and skills that we're working on in the week. And at the end of this board, we have our attendance section. So whenever students enter the classroom in the morning, they'll grab their student number, move it up to I am here to show us that they are here for the day. Up next, we have our math bulletin board, which is home to most of our math anchor charts that we use throughout our math units, and a top tiger anchor chart, which reminds them to show their best behavior. And then underneath this front table, we have some student manipulatives like clipboards and headphones they can use. On top of our front table is where we keep our math and reading centers and small group supplies. I've recently created these phonics practice mats that I've been utilizing during my reading small group time. It gets the students really engaged in their phonics practice, and it directly aligns with the 95 core phonics routines. So if you use that program or want some more resources for your reading small groups, I will link them from my TPT down below. We arrange our student desks into groups, so each group gets their own group basket that holds some community supplies for them and some hand sanitizer to keep them as healthy as can be. And on some students' desks, we have some visual reminders for them to refer to throughout the day and a visual schedule that my co-teacher created. I also wanted to show you guys what our classroom normally looks like throughout the day. So we have lamps on, lights, and a big window for some natural lighting. This provides a great calming space for our students to learn in. And that brings us to the end of my second grade classroom tour. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Be sure to like, subscribe, and comment if you guys have any questions. See you in my next video.
Who are you in the